a musical, 1976, the musical. This will form part of the 45 years of June 16 celebrations. Lead actors include Don King, Baby Cele, Khaya Dladla and Wiseman Mncube. The theatre production company has made a call for auditions, talented dancers, actors and singers. This will be on Monday at the Durban Music School. Joining us via Zoom is Jerry Pooe, who is the director of the musical that's called 1976. Well, a very good afternoon to you, sir. Thank you so very much for joining us here on SABC News this afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, and thank you very much for inviting me.
You're most welcome. Talk to us about this musical. It really does sound quite exciting and something new, to celebrate or commemorate, rather, June 16 and what happened in 1976. I mean, already as I'm kind of thinking about the play, I'm thinking it will look something like Serafina. Correct me if I'm wrong. What would be different?
It will be a bit different because we are going to be modernizing it.
Yeah.
It's going to be happening at this period of time, but of course with the reflections of 1976. And it's going to be also, you have a lot of video, a lot of images. So it's a really going to be a big production with support of the multimedia in it.
Yeah, a lot happened on the day, of course, on June 16, and days leading to the actual day when those students indeed protested against the use of Afrikaans at the school. How are you commemorating all of this in a musical?
It's important that we commemorate it through music and through dance to express what we feel now of what happened then, but also we are reminding the youth that this freedom was fought for, that this freedom was not gained easily. So they must, as youth, be involved in what is happening in their society, in their community, because some people died for us to be where we are today.
Yeah.
So the musical will be actually highlighting that, but it will be saying to the youth, go out there, stand up, take charge. You are the future of tomorrow.
Yeah. Apart from
so the music is more about that.
Apart from obviously it being a production and having a production team with you and people like yourselves who have been involved in that space, I wonder what kind of input you're taking from historians or even those who might have actually been there on the day. Are you getting some sort of are you consulting with them in any way so that we get a clear picture as much as it is a musical, but a real clear picture of what transpired around that time?
Oh yes, I did a lot of research. I've read a lot. I've interviewed people because when it happened, I was only 6 years old.
Yeah.
But most of the people around me who are older, they related the stories as they are. So I've really consulted on this, and I made sure that whatever is there in the musical affects, it's not fiction, because this is what really happened in our history, in our lives.
Yeah.
So it's important to portray it in a very correct way. So I've done a lot of research, and yes, I've consulted a lot of people about it.
Dr. Pooe, I do understand that you've already kind of been able to secure some big names in this production, but that also on the back of that you are calling for auditions. Perhaps you can tell us some more about that, and maybe some young actors who are watching at the moment who may be interested and are able to get to the Durban Theatre for those auditions. If you can give us more information so that they can have it.
Yeah, we've got auditions on Monday at the Music School in Durban, next to Diaconia. We chose that venue because it's accessible for people coming from anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah.
So people must be there at 9 o'clock, and we already getting a lot of interest.
Yeah.
So people must wake up in the morning and be there at 9 o'clock. And we're really looking for a talent. If you can sing, dance, and act, don't come and try out. And we want people that are serious about the arts, people that know that they're talented in these three things: singing, dancing, and acting. We just need a monologue. We present a monologue, a piece of dance, and one song. Then we would be choosing from that.
All right, perfect. Thank you so very much for that information. We appreciate it, and thanks to you for speaking to us this afternoon. All right, that is Jerry Pooe, who is the director of 1976, the musical. And of course, as he's mentioned, if you are a triple threat, if you can sing, dance, and act, those auditions are certainly open to you, open to the public. They will be on Monday at 9 a.m., as he mentioned, there at the Music School in Durban. So if you think you've got what it takes, do take the time to go and audition. This might be something that changes your life. All right, let's take